Hello students, welcome back. Prasanna Kumar here. So in this video, I will explain the goodwill treatment according to AS 26 in case of retirement of a partner. So first, let's take an example, then we'll understand why exactly the goodwill is calculated at the time of retirement of a partner. So let's assume that A, B, C are partners. After doing business for 10 years, now C is planning to take retirement. Okay, so now since C is taking retirement after working for 10 years, obviously A and B, to show gratitude to them, to show gratitude to partner C, they should pay something called as goodwill. And the other reason is, if C is leaving the business, then his profits will be taken by A and B, correct? So here A and B are gaining basically. Let's assume that their profit sharing ratio is 40%, 40%, and then 20%. So now if C retires from the business, obviously this 20% profits will be taken by A and B, correct? So A and B profits will increase. So basically they're gaining, correct? So since they are gaining their profits, they should pay goodwill to the retiring partner. Now let's assume that total goodwill is 30,000 rupees. Out of this 30,000 rupees, you should find out C's share of goodwill. So C share is 20%, correct? So 30,000 into 20% is 6,000 rupees. So 6,000 rupees is C's share of goodwill. This goodwill should be paid by the containing partners. I mean the other two partners. Here the other two partners are A and B in their gain ratio. So since this 20% is taken by A and B, let's assume that they're taking this 20% equally, 10% and then 10%, then the gain ratio will be 1:1, right? So this 6,000 will be paid equally by partner A and then B. So partner A's capital is reducing because A is paying 3,000 rupees to partner C. Again, partner B is paying 3,000 rupees to C, correct? So AB capital is reducing and then C's capital is increasing. So the journal entry is A's capital account debit, B's capital account debit to C's capital account. This is the journal entry. I hope you're getting this. So A is paying 3,000 rupees, B is paying 3,000 rupees, and then C is getting 6,000 rupees. This is the journal entry for goodwill in AS 26 in case of retirement of a partner. Okay, so containing partner's capital account debit to retiring partner capital account, that goodwill will be distributed in gain ratio. Okay, now let's look at all the question bank questions. So the first question is Digvijay, Brijesh, and then Parakram. So here Brijesh took the retirement and total goodwill of the firm is valued at 70,000 rupees. And they said was not to appear in the books of accounts. That means you should write off goodwill. By default, in retirement of a partner, if you follow that accounting treatment specified in AS 26, by default, the goodwill account will be closed. Okay. So now the total goodwill is 70,000 rupees. Total goodwill is 70,000. Here Brijesh is taking retirement, right? Their profits and loss sharing ratio is 2:1. So Brijesh share is 2/5. So 70,000 into 2/5. If you do this, you will get Brijesh share of goodwill. So 70,000 into 2/5 is 28,000 rupees. This is Brijesh share. This goodwill should be paid by the containing partners. Here the containing partners are Digvijay and then Parakram, and they should pay this 28,000 rupees in gain ratio. So 2:1 is the ratio. Brijesh is taking retirement. Therefore, the gain ratio will be 2:1. Ignore that 2. Ignore this 2. So you will get 2:1. This will be considered as gain ratio. So 28,000 rupees in the ratio of 2:1, you will get 18,667 and 9,333 rupees. So total goodwill to be paid to Brijesh is 28,000. Out of 28,000, Digvijay will pay 18,667 and then Parakram will pay 9,333. So I will prepare partners capital account here. Digvijay, Brijesh, and then Parakram. So here Brijesh is the retiring partner. You know that in partners capital account, debit is minus and then credit is plus, correct? So tell me who is getting goodwill now? Retiring partner, that is Brijesh. How much he is getting? 28,000 rupees. From whom? From Digvijay 18,667. From Parakram 9,333. So Digvijay and then Parakram, I will put it on the negative side. So that is minus 18,667, 9,333. And Brijesh is getting this goodwill. So in Brijesh column, I will write 18,667 and then 9,333. So here entry is to Brijesh capital account, and here the entry is by Digvijay capital account by Parakram capital account. So recall the journal entry: containing partners capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. This is the journal entry. So this is the treatment of goodwill as per AS 26 for question number 1. Now let us go to question number 2. See, in question number 2, Radha, Sheila and then Meena are the partners. On April 1, 2018, Sheila retires from the business. So Sheila share is 2 by 6. Now look at the first adjustment. Goodwill of the firm is valued at 13,500 and further they said written off. So find out Sheila's share of goodwill. So 13,500 into 13,500 is the total goodwill. Out of the total goodwill, Sheila share is 2 by 6, correct? So do this math: 13,500 into 2 by 6. 13,000 into 500 into 2 by 6 is 4,500. Distribute this in gain ratio. So 3 is to 2 is to 1 is the ratio. Ignore this 2. So the remaining ratio is 3 is to 1. That will be the gain ratio. That will be treated as gain ratio. So 4,500 in the ratio of 3 is to 1. You will get 3,375 and 1,125. So this 3,375 will be paid by Radha and 1,125 will be paid by Meena. Okay, so in partners capital account, this is Radha column, Sheila and then Meena. Debit is minus, credit is plus. So who is gaining goodwill here? Who is getting goodwill? Retiring partner. Retiring partner is Sheila. So in Sheila column plus side, I will write 3,375, 1,125. In minus side, I will write Radha column 3,375, Meena column 1,125. So debit side to Sheila's capital account, credit side by Radha's capital account, and by Meena's capital account. Recall the journal entry: containing partner's capital account debit to retiring partner capital account. This is the journal entry. So this is question number 2. Then see question number 3. Pankaj, Naresh, and then Saurabh are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3 is to 2 is to 1. And Naresh retired from the business due to his illness. It's okay. So Naresh is taking retirement. Naresh share is 2 by 6. Correct. Now read this adjustment number 2. They said goodwill of the firm is valued at 42,000 rupees and the same should be written off immediately. Correct. So find out Naresh share of goodwill. So Naresh share of goodwill equals 42,000 into 2 by 6. So 42,000 into 2 by 6 is 14,000 rupees. This is Naresh share of goodwill. This should be paid by the containing partners. Here the containing partners are Pankaj and then Saurabh. So they should pay this in gain ratio. But you should be really careful in this question because we know that old profit sharing ratio is 3 is to 2 is to 1. And look at the adjustment D. They said new profit sharing ratio is 5 is to 1. Correct. So when both new ratio and then old ratio is given in the question, you should find out gain ratio with the help of this formula. Please recollect the formula for gain ratio. Gain ratio is equals to new ratio minus old ratio. Correct. So here the partners are Pankaj, Naresh, Saurabh. So the old ratio is 3 by 6, 2 by 6, 1 by 6. And new ratio of Pankaj and then Saurabh is 5 by 6 and then 1 by 6. So find out gain ratio. So Pankaj's gain ratio is 5 by 6 minus 3 by 6, 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. Then Saurabh gain ratio is 1 by 6 minus 1 by 6. You will get 0. So gain ratio is 1:0. So now distribute this 14,000 rupees in the gain ratio of 1:0. You will get 14,000 and then 0 rupees. That means Pankaj is paying 14,000 rupees to Naresh and Saurabh is paying 0 rupees to Naresh. Okay. So now I will prepare partners capital account. This is Pankaj column, Naresh, Saurabh column, Pankaj, Naresh, and then Saurabh. So debit is minus, credit is plus. Who is getting goodwill? Retiring partner. Here retiring partner is Naresh. How much is getting? 14,000. From Pankaj, 14,000. From Saurabh, 0 rupees. So in Naresh column, I will write 14,000 and then 0 rupees. On the debit side, that is on the minus side, under Pankaj column, I will write 14,000 because Pankaj is paying 14,000 and then Saurabh is paying 0 rupees. So here the entries to Naresh capital account, credit side by Pankaj capital account by Saurabh capital account. So this is question number 3. Then capital adjustment question. Narang, Suri, and then Bajaj are partners, sharing profits and losses in the proportion of 1/2, 1/6, and then 1/3 respectively. And goodwill of the firm is 21,000. Then they said it is written off. The containing partners have decided to adjust their capitals in the new profit sharing ratio after retirement of Bajaj. Surplus or deficit, if any, in their capital accounts will be adjusted through cash account. So here new ratio is not given in the question. So 1/2, 1/6, and then 1/3. First, I will find out the ratio. 1/2 is to 1/6 is to 1/3. LCM, take LCM, LCM as 6. So we will get 6/2 is 3. So 3 into 1 is 3. Then 6/6 is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. 6/3 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2. So the given ratio is 3:1:2. 3/6, 1/6, and then 2/6. Now who is taking retirement here? Bajaj is taking retirement, correct? So find out Bajaj share of goodwill. So 21,000 into Bajaj share is 2/6. 21,000 into 2/6 is 7,000 rupees. This 7,000 rupees should be paid by the containing partners in gain ratio. Here the containing partners are Narang and then Suri. So this 2 is taking the retirement. This 2 is taking the retirement. So the gain ratio will be 3:1. In this question, new ratio is not given in the question. So I will consider 3:1 as new ratio as well as gain ratio. So distribute 7,000 rupees in the ratio of 3:1. So 7,000 into 3/4, you will get 5,250 and 1,750. That means Narang is paying 5,250 and then Suri is paying 1,750 to Bajaj. So this is the partner's capital account. Narang, Suri, Bajaj. Debit is minus, credit is plus. In partner's capital account, I mean in liabilities account, debit is minus, credit is plus. So Bajaj is getting 5,250 and 1,750. Narang is paying 5,250 and Suri is paying 1,750. So debit side here I'll write to Bajaj capital account, credit side by Narang's capital account by by Suri's capital account. This is question number 1 of page number 54. Then question number 2. Okay, so here they said the goodwill of the firm is valued at 9,000 rupees. The goodwill of the firm is valued at 9,000 rupees. And I want you to read this properly. They said 16,500 is paying to the retiring partner in the ratio of 3:2. So please keep this in mind. This 3:2 is not the new ratio. Understood? So new ratio is not given in the question. This 3:2 is not the new ratio. This is not new ratio. This 3:2 is the ratio in which the containing partners brings 16,500 into the business. So the old ratio is 5:3:2. Old ratio is 5:3:2. So here Malik, that is the third partner, is taking the retirement. So total goodwill is 9,000 rupees, right? Find out Malik's share of goodwill. So 9,000 into 2 by 10. 9,000 into 2 by 10 is 1,800 rupees. So distribute this in gain ratio. Out of 5:3:2, this 2 is taking retirement. So the gain ratio is 5:3. 1,800 in the ratio of 5:3. We will get 1,125 minus 1,800, so 675. So Jain is paying 1,125. Gupta is paying 675. Here the retiring partner is Malik. So this is partners capital account. Jain, Gupta, Malik. So retiring partner is Malik, correct? So he is getting 1,125 and 675. That is paying by Jain and then Gupta. So debit side to Malik's capital account, credit side by Jain's capital account by Gupta's capital account. So if you read this adjustment, it says the goodwill of the firm is valued at 9,000 rupees, but the question is silent that they did not say that goodwill has to be written off. Even though the question is silent, the treatment of goodwill will remain same. The goodwill should not be carried forward in the balance sheet. So don't return goodwill in the balance sheet. Under AS 26, this is the only treatment we have in case of retirement of a partner. So stick to this. Question number 3. So even in question number 3, they said the capital of the new firm to be fixed at rupees 1,20,000 and it should be adjusted equally among the containing partners. They said equal among the containing partners. That doesn't mean that this is new ratio, because explicitly they did not say that this is the new ratio. So we know only old ratio. So here old ratio is, they said, according to their capital proportions. So the capitals are 40,000, 40,000 and then 20,000. Therefore, the ratio is 4:4:2 or 2:2:1. This is the capitals. I mean, this is profit and loss sharing ratio. And the total goodwill of the firm is 72,000 rupees. So find out BMA's share of goodwill. 72,000 into 2 by 5. Then distribute that in gain ratio, that is 2:1, and then route it through capital account. The treatment will remain same. Fourth question, they said goodwill to the extent of retiring partner share is created at 15,000 rupees. Guys, this is not the total goodwill. This 15,000 rupees is the goodwill of the retiring partner. Here Z is the retiring partner. His goodwill is 15,000 rupees. So this 15,000 rupees should be paid by the containing partners, thus this X and Y in gain ratio. So how to find out the gain ratio? Old ratio is 2:2:1. One is taking retirement. So gain ratio is 2:2 or 1:1. So 7,500 and then 7,500. So in partners capital account XYZ, Z is getting 7,500 and then 7,500. X and Y are paying 7,500 and then 7,500 by X capital account by Y's capital account to Z's capital account. The treatment will remain same. But the only catch here is they said the retiring partner goodwill is 15,000. So 15,000 split into gain ratio and then route it through capital accounts. Then question number 5. See, in question number 5, they said goodwill of the firm is created at 18,000 rupees. Further, they said it should be retained in the business. Even though explicitly they said the goodwill should be retained in the business, the accounting treatment will remain same. You just stick to the accounting treatment. This is total goodwill, right? You find out retiring partner share of goodwill. So who is retiring here? Manju, correct? So 18,000 into, find out Manju share. They are equal partners. So 18,000 into 1 by 3 is 6,000. This 6,000 rupees, split this in gain ratio. Again, gain ratio will be equal. You will get 3,000 and then 3,000. So Shrikant should pay 3,000 rupees and Girish should pay 3,000 rupees to Manju, right? So prepare partners capital account. Shrikant, Girish, Manju. Manju is the retiring partner. Manju is getting 3,000 and then 3,000 rupees. Shrikant is paying 3,000 and Girish is paying 3,000. So debit side to Malik's capital account, credit side by Shrikant's capital account, by Girish capital account. See, the accounting treatment will remain same, even though explicitly the question says the goodwill should be retained in the business, the accounting treatment will remain same. So in retirement of a partner, we have only one treatment for goodwill, that is the journal entry containing partner's capital account debit to retiring partner's capital account, and goodwill account will not appear in the balance sheet asset side. Understood? So this is the goodwill treatment. In case if you have any doubts, you can reach out to me. This is my WhatsApp number. Please don't call me. You can WhatsApp me. Thank you. All the best.